Hello and welcome to the Crafty Diamond. I am Debbie. Today I have an update on the Beast, or better known as the Higher Self. This canvas is the largest canvas so far that is in production. It is 100 centimeters by 500 centimeters, and that equates to 16 feet. I do have a playlist on this one I will put in the description as well as in the top of the eye. If you have not seen it, go take a look at it. It is very popular. I am loving this canvas. I have not spent hardly any time on it, which makes me sad because I really want to work on it. But I want to show you right now how I am doing this. And it's going to change as I move forward, obviously, but I'm going to show you what I've gotten done. It's just a couple of rows, but it's better than nothing. This is a lot of line blocking, so that is definitely a plus. As you can see, the back part here, that is the canvas that's all rolled up. I am obviously, again, I'll put all this on my desk. I do have a overhang on that's against my table, and so I'll be able to put some of that there. My husband's also going to see if he can build me something to where I can just put the completed canvas part down whenever I'm done. I'm going to be moving this around a lot, so it'll just depend on what section that I'm on. But what I decided to do is that so far I think it's going to make it easier. I have, if you can see this part here, this is washi tape that is on the plastic. So I measured 50 by 50, and that way that's half of the 100 part of the canvas. So I'm going to do half of that, and then once that section over on the left side here, once that is done, then I'm going to switch and I'll do this side. So then I can switch it around, move it however I need to. That will work for me, better for me. I can even move my chair down this way. My table is long, so I do have that luxury. But I am finding that the glue is really good on this. The drills are amazing. Even the 310s, there's a lot of 310s in here, which is black. They're very, very good quality. And lately that's been unusual for 310s, but I'm really impressed with what I've done so far. And again, it's not a lot, but I wanted to just put some drills down so I could give you guys an idea of what this canvas is like, because it is pricey when you're looking at it just as a one canvas, one price. But this canvas also is, it could take if you wanted to only work on this, it could take a really long time. You wouldn't have to buy a canvas for a long time. There are always discounts out there for this particular canvas. And then also the company that produces this, Butterfly Kiss XO, also has this same canvas, but it's in 100 by 100 centimeter. Okay, this is what I've gotten done so far. Again, it's not a lot. It's basically a large row, but some of the cover paper is coming off. But I decided that because all of this was so much color blocking, that I just went ahead and I did the entire row. If you can see the end here, try to move this a little bit better. It's just kind of hard to do, but if you see the end here, from one end to the other end where I have the washi tape, that is where I am going to. And then I will go up to the top there, which is, I have it covered now, but I showed you earlier. And then once I get that part done, then I'm going to switch over and do the other part. So that way I will have an even amount whenever I go to roll this up. That's my plan so far, but again, it could easily change in a hot minute. But these look so good. Look how shiny that they are. I don't have any light on this except for the natural light coming in. And yeah, there are some areas here that I have not done, so you don't have to come and tell me. I know I haven't gotten to that color yet, but This over here, this little swirl, now that one had different colors. It did have some confetti in here, but all this background was color blocking. So I just opened it up, did it all, and then I'm going to go back and fill in all of the ones that are missing. Like there's only a few of this one. If you can see that particular, I know it's hard for you guys to see, but that symbol, and then it's all around here is that same symbol. So I'll fill that in. Same thing with these over here, and then I can start working on this pink. And then with the pink, I will pull out the pink. So I have blues and pinks together, and then I have 310, and that's with all the darker colors. But then I'll just work my way up, and then there's going to be quite a bit of pink through here, so I'll get a break from all of this black here. But I just love how shiny it is. I wanted you guys to take a peek. I also wanted to show you my overflow, and I didn't mention yet that this canvas has 800,000 drills. 800,000. That is a lot of drills. So I put what I could in my Elizabeth Ward containers, and then what I did, I purchased this tray. I'm going to put this back on here. I am keeping the plastic on here so I don't have any problems. I purchased this tray. Let me move this out of the way for now. I'm going to roll this up. You guys, when this is rolled up, it looks like carpet. Like when you buy new carpet and they carry the carpet in, that's how it looks. It's also heavy, but I'm good with it. Okay, so this is part of my overflow. So I purchased a tray from Carissa. I'll put her information below as well. I have all of these in order. It's backwards. I have all of these in order, and they are in order by DMC. And so these bags are full. This isn't all the drills. So what I'll do is I have these, and then with some of these, I won't have to refill them. Some are going to have to be refilled multiple times. And so let me get that out and show you what that looks like. Now, all of my overflow here is in an Amazon box. So I'm just going to keep it in this box. I'm going to keep it by my side whenever my trays over here, whenever they fill up or they're empty, they get very low, then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to fill up with bags. I don't have these bags in order, so unfortunately it's going to be kind of a pain because I'll have to just go through, pull them out, but there's a lot in here. Like here. I was going to bling this up, and I decided I don't think I'm going to do that. I am just going to use drills that came with it, and I am not going to bling it up because that would take a lot of thought process. It would also make me have to think, okay, do I bling this up or do I not? I might change my mind later, but as of right now, this is not going to be blinged up. I think it's going to take too long doing it that way. I mean, I've got large bags in here. I have small bags. It is just crazy. And then I've got several of these 939s. That is huge. That's what I'm using now. It wasn't 310. It's 939. So I'll be filling this up quite a bit into the other containers. It's just the easiest way that I can think of right now because these obviously will not fit in this tray that I purchased. And I just keep the tray next to me so that way it'll be easy to fill up my Elizabeth Ward. Then from there I can fill it up here. So it may be double work. Again, I may change my process, but right now it's working for me, but I just started. So we will see how long that I make some changes. So whenever I have an update for you guys, I'll probably do an update monthly. I might even do a whip and chat, an upcoming whip and chat on this one, and as long as I can. I may even do my whip and chats weekly on this one instead of other diamond paintings. Let me know if you guys would get bored seeing that. I do my whip and chats on Tuesdays, and if you're not familiar with what a whip and chat is, that is a work in progress. And I can work on this one instead of my other ones if you would like to see me continuing working on this one, or if you think you would get bored with that. But I am going to do monthly updates for sure to show you what I've done. So far, I've only spent 3 hours on this. I am keeping my time on this one because I want to know how long it's going to take me to complete the beast. That's all I have for you today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click on the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It is totally free. And click on that notification bell so you are notified of any future uploads. And as always, happy diamond painting. Bye.